But let's head back to Thedas. Let's head back to Dragon Age. And deal with some werewolves, I guess. Who knows? If I need to, I will also go and get my wrist brace. I might not go for the full 3 hours today. Do have stuff that needs doing, so. There we go. I believe I was here to level someone up to rank 2 in survival. Liliana can't level up, Stem can't level up, Shell can't level up. Okay, so I guess Win maybe. I mean, Win makes sense, right? Or Morrigan. Doing that, doing that, doing that for health. Did I accidentally miss spending an attribute point? God, fudging heck. Anyway, Master Shapeshifter, Staff Focus. Okay, so she didn't get anything. I need to be better about leveling up my characters anyway, so I did. Whoops. Neither of these really make sense for Win. I guess Shapeshifter for the health bonus? Maybe? Sure. Doing those. Give her that. Give her that. Not that she needs it particularly, because that's the role I'm fulfilling. He's a good boy. Yep. Severin. He's already an assassin. He can be a duelist. God, he has no health. Ah, that's a problem. It's only got 1 skill. I think it's survival I need, right? I think it's survival. Dragon Age Origins. Sekhala. Two or more ranks in survival. Okay. So 2 more ranks of survival. I feel like... Is it Sten has a rank in survival already? I mean, I've no reason not to give Zevran 2 points in it, but... Good morning, the Gothfather, which is a great name, also. I don't... Let's just do that. And is that a passive? Where's the passive? There it is. That's less than ideal. Sure, why not? Hope you're doing well. I'm leveling people. Right, Stan. Am I misremembering? Oh, that might be the problem. How's my day? My day is... we have a thing on this stream. It's my day's regular. There's been nothing particularly great about it, but neither has there... God damn it, Stan. Neither has there been anything particularly bad about it. So I got up, I did the housework. I'm now playing a video game for strangers on the internet. So obviously it could be worse. When do people get skill points? Warriors, mages gain skill points at every 3 levels. So it will get 1 next level. Okay, so we've just got to decide if... I've got to hope that Sten will level up in in the Brazilian forest, give him a point of cunning to get a level 2 survival, and then I can kill the Hala. It does sound like a decent day. I also have mental health problems, so what other people would call a decent day, I'm like, oh god, I could have done so much more in, and it's not great, let me tell you that. But obviously playing on Twitch is something that everyone could do. I'm aware of the privileges that I have available to me. Like my partner is fortunate enough to have a well-paying job so that she can support us while I try for freelance work and get, because I can't find a job, and make money that way doing what I like to do. So I know I'm lucky, don't get me wrong. Right, anyway, to the forest. And I know I'm aware that other people don't have the options I have available to me.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
But thank you for... Thank you for checking out the stream. Sorry to make things, you know, a bit serious. There? I have a signal to send, don't let me forget. I know. And I'm grateful for you pointing that out. Sometimes I do need people to tell me. Thanks, Liliana. Sometimes I do need people to tell me that kind of, sometimes that's enough, that's doing something. Anyway, what am I doing? Do I have... I believe I have an AoE. Oh yes, it's a fireball. Do I have Tempest yet? I do not. Okay, time to throw fire. And this is a cone. Can't get all 3 of them from here, so I guess I'm not getting all 3 of them. Never mind. No, I'm about to die. Shoot. Yep.
It is done.
Let's just... I assume it auto-saved. When did it auto-save? Way long ago. Whoops. Okay. Right, what can I do? What can I do? 3 archers. 2 left.
Natara.
Doesn't Shale have an AoE? Is that it? Yeah.
I'll try to be merciful.
What part of the story, Matt? I have... Oh god. Sten. I have... What did I do? I did the... Stood in a trap, apparently. I got Shale first. I did Hunt the Stone Prisoner DLC. Where's Rock Throw? And then... Oh, it's there. It's on cooldown. Did the Broken Tower. Did Red Cliff. Both parts of Red Cliff. I've done the Inner Sacred Ashes. Obviously, as part of both parts of Red Cliff. And now I'm doing Brazilian Forest. I've got Zevran. Done most of the side quests in the game, I believe. Just my preferred method of playing. I'm like 30 hours in or something. Is that off cooldown? No.
All right. Very well.
However, eat. Oh wait, you've got modes. Use one. What are we in? What are we in? No, that's the one which can't move. But it's been quite a few weeks since I played this. Maybe even months. So I'm trying to remember what each character can do. This is my second playthrough. First playthrough was years ago. Nope. See, it says it's active. Oh, it doesn't require anything. Cool. Okay. So, for some reason, this is a really difficult encounter. I don't know why. I mean, obviously, 2 of my party are down, which isn't great, but... I'm playing on normal as well, so up until this point, all of my party were glass cannons and had basically no health. The last few level ups I've been trying to put points into Constitution. Shell's the best, Shell's great.
I hear you.
I know obviously these 2 are injured, so I'm just going to go back to the party camp when I get to Brazilian Forest, just to heal the injuries. Because injuries suck. Oh, camera's freaking out. Right. World map. Just do one last check up here. I think we're good. I mean, I used 7 poultices, but I think we're good. So I'll go back to the party camp to heal for free when I get to the Brazilian Forest. Please. Thank you. Oh, I also did the Soldier's Peak DLC for the chest. What's the light over my character's head? So mages have a ability called Spell Wisp, which it costs a tiny bit of mana to keep active, but it increases their spell power. Cast summons a wisp that grants a small bonus to spell power for as long as this mode is active. So it just does a little bit more damage or healing or whatever.
Indeed.
Yes. Yes.
My first playthrough as a rogue. I've never really been terribly interested in warriors, so I decided... There you go, time played, 40 hours. I decided to be a mage. Killed Andraste, the High Dragon, on the Owner's Sacred Ashes quest. That was pretty hype. Immediately went to try to kill Flemeth because I was like, I could do it again. I could not. I could not do it again. Do I have enough to make? I do. Soldier's Peak is a really cool DLC. It still baffles me.
I don't understand why you hate birds so much.
It is because I had to endure their chirping, their perching, and most especially their constant
No, I understand that. But they were just being what they are.
Self-censoring.
Exactly. Disgusting vermin with wings. Darkspawn must be exterminated for being what they are as well.
But a bird is a creature of grace and beauty. They open their mouths and they sing.
The bard hears music. I hear a wail of banshees that boils my blood.
But what about a nightingale? Or a swan?
They are not pigeons, it is true. Still, evil beasts of the sky.
I give up.
What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Never played Mage in Origins. Well, I didn't before, as I said, so I decided to do one now. And Flemeth is so much more difficult than... There's nothing right
You were
here.
behind Cameron and Gaina's announcement, I hear. How odd that you would choose to involve yourself. At least we have something happy to celebrate.
Thanks. So much more difficult than the Andraste fight. Right, I spoke to everyone, that's what I did last time. Oh, I'm playing an Arcane Warrior and Creation... Not Creation... where is it? It's one of these tabs. I guess it's not... There we go. Spirit Healer and Arcane Warrior specialties. So I'll just pick... Oh, yes. Something still baffles me. Why there wasn't an party inventory chest to begin with. Why they added it in DLC. Because it's a pain. Actually, it reminds me, what's my inventory like? It's a pain having to go back to Soldier's Peak to store stuff for later. Into the forest. Rather than just having a box in the party camp. didn't think I was the only one baffled by it. Oh, it's so awkward. Or why they didn't just add the chest to the party camp. Why? Anyway. It was really dumb. Sign of Passage. And that's the side quest, so I guess we'll go right and sort that out.
Do not perish. If I deactivate here, I will be overgrown inside a month.
Thanks, Joe. What was that save for? Oh, I remember what that save was for. I really need to go back and do that. Alright, let's do the Signs of Passage quest. Get that out of the way for the interested parties. They did the same thing in Inquisition. You only get no interest after you get Skyhold. You know, I thought I dimly remembered something like that. Benefit of playing on normal. No friendly fire.
This should be easy enough. On. Let's get started. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Wow, it's really not going my way, huh? And this is what I don't... You know, I'm just going to reload the checkpoint. This is what I don't understand, is how the whole taunting thing works, because I was told that they go for the person with the highest armor first. Clearly I'm not wearing armor. I mean, yes, my intelligence is being added to my defense value, to my strength, but two different things. So I'm just really confused about the whole attack priority system in this game. Because as it stands, I just don't understand why you would never not use a staff as a mage. I thought Arcane Warrior would be cool, but it just results in them bum rushing me. And I don't have the health because I'm a mage. I don't know if that's a thing that's made it to other countries. And it's a weird mechanic that's spotty at best. Yep. Because Sten has the highest armor right now. He's wearing the Blood Dragon plate. So they should all target him. And I'm standing back here with Spellweaver, which is a pretty good sword, but obviously has no range. And if I want to use it, I have to activate this, and then they just run after me. And I don't know why. I don't understand it. I don't think it's working as intended. I'm gonna die again. Yep. There we go. It's just so bad. It just... I think I'm just going to have to go back to using a staff, because the staff gives me a ranged attack. I like the bonuses on Spellweaver, but it's just not worth it. And then if they do rush me, then I can activate the Arcane Warrior thing. Did I keep a staff in my inventory is the next question. I did. I'm just going to use this. It's just easier. Gives me a ranged attack, and I can do stuff from a distance quite easily. Aggro them. Until the werewolves appear. There we go. Nope, that was the wrong one. Maybe it's the fireball. Maybe they're like, this person's putting out the most damage. We'll attack them with priority. Yeah, it's getting to the point where I'm considering lowering the difficulty to easy. Just because of that. I don't play for the challenge. If I wanted a challenging game, I'd play something else that I could play in short bursts.
This should be easy enough. On.
I didn't mean to eat that.
As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On. As you wish.
This is something I'm also doing because not everyone has the time to read or can easily read from wikis online, or maybe just be curious or have this on in the background. So I read the codex entries. So I hope that's fine. Accessibility is important. I'll just read the whole thing. I've probably read it before, but werewolf. And Dane stood his ground, the fanged beast approached. He saw the rage within its eyes, the wolf that once was there, the sword he raised. Merciful death be praised, to the Maker went his prayer. From the popular telling of Dane and the werewolf, a legend of Ferelden circa 450 Black. Ferelden lore is full of instances where these creatures have plagued the countryside. Wolves possessed by rage demons and transformed into humanoid monsters with incredible speed and strength, able to spread a curse to those they bit that would drive them mad with unthinking fury. When in its enraged state, a human host can likewise become possessed and be transformed into a feral wolf-like beast. Tales differ on these werewolves of human origin, some claiming that their transformation into a bestial form happens uncontrollably. Some claim the transformation is irreversible. As is often the case with demonic tales, both versions were most likely true at some point. The ability of normal dogs to detect a werewolf, even when it is in a human guise, is what first led Fereldans to adopt dogs as indispensable companions in every farmhold. The alliance between humans and regular wolves is the subject of the popular Ferelden folktale Dane and the Werewolf. The actual hero Dane led a crusade to eliminate the werewolf threat during the early Black Age, and while werewolves have never assumed the same prominence since, there have still been reports of individual packs lurking in remote forests. In recent years, some have even been reported to have developed an uncanny willpower and intelligence, though why this is so is still unknown.
Well, I suppose that could have been worse.
It could have been. It was worse twice before. It is my stream, but community is a big part of why I stream. It's why I don't, clearly you can sub to the channel, but I don't have a donation thing set up because I don't... The money isn't why I do this. The money would be nice, obviously, but hopefully that will just come in time. Reading the lore actually works out because I was awful at reading the intro story, so it's great. Well, that's also why I'm doing it. It's something I did when I played it the first time, and it really worked for my partner because she was doing other stuff, or you might be busy, you might be doing other things, and then I can read it, and then you know the lore. Especially because there's so much of it. This is the spot where Dee's message needs to be sent. Oh, right. Yeah. Fire an arrow over the trees. The message has been sent. It has not gone unnoticed.
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
I said...
Oh my god, Dee, what did you ambush me? Dee, did you set me up? I didn't even have time to save the game. Well,
something drawing near.
On the other hand, oh joy, crossbowman. Please burn. And you're all kind of clustering nicely, so thank you for that. I think D set me up. Curse you, D. That's the last time I do a favour for you. Oh, right. Arcane bomb. Are we good? I think we're good. We're good. Oh, bother. I mistimed it. There we go. So, I figured out the timing for reading codex, for the game to take you to the appropriate codex entry, and I still mess it up. By order of Emir Thorogood, we know they are out there, and they will move when their fellow vermin call them out. Watch for the sign and slaughter the lot. They will know it is coming and probably abandon the poor sap of a messenger, but even in that, our message will be sent with an authority theirs cannot have, by order of Emir Thorogood. Ha! I won. You lost, Emir Thorogood. Victory for the Wardens. If you are curious about the lore, I have put up, if you go to the videos section of this channel, all of I do highlights for all of the codex entries. They're all up in a playlist. It's like 3 hours long at this point. But if you're interested, it's there. I'd never expect anyone to actually watch it, but it's there in case people want to. And it means I'm passingly familiar with Twitch's video editing capabilities. I guess I'll go this way. Thank you for making the rabbit happy, the Gothfather. Not a euphemism, that is the sound of a rabbit when it's happy. Autosave. Yep. I guess they're just going to stand there. What's awesome? You know what? I'm going to go the long way around before triggering that conversation. I think that's a conversation. Don't think that's a combat encounter. Trust Days Grace, Corpse. I used to have a rabbit. Yeah, my partner and I have come to the conclusion that we aren't really in the situation where we can have a dog right now, but a rabbit is not beyond the realms of possibility. And this is the... Yeah, cool. All my alerts are animal sounds. The sub one always makes me jump. So, you know, there's that. It's my fault. I did it to myself, but...
That'd make an interesting pet.
But I don't want to attack it.
Like this part.
I guess I'm attacking it. Lightning.
Time for some fun.
God, rabbits are so cute. And unlike guinea pigs, they don't die after 3 years. Is that just a sellable item? I guess so. Move these all to junk. Take Andraste's Grace for Liliana. And there's the werewolves again. Oh, I also just run around and check every corner of the map. If I ever play KOTOR on stream, which I'm not sure if I will or not, I liked KOTOR up until the last level. The Starforge can go do one, and moving on. Just saved, but I'll save again. I hate infinitely spawning enemies so much. It's lazy and tedious. But if I play it, it will take a while.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
No, actually. I'm no Dalish elf. Can I tell you speak of Wells with Savage Beast? I'm in a 7 of the Dalish. I'm here to kill Witherfang, that's all. And who are you supposed to be? I'm no 7 of the Dalish.
Do you take us for fools? We know you come from their camp outside the forest. No doubt the old keeper himself sent you. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse.
I feel really bad about this whole storyline. It's not great. Feels bad, man. I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
Talk of Zathrin as if you know him.
We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
Oh, also, thank you for pushing me back up to 100 followers. I reached that threshold, dipped below it, reached it again, dipped below it, and reached it again. Friday, if you're free at this time-ish, I will be playing, well, currently Choice Chamber in celebration. I've got a Twitter poll going on for another few hours. But, you know, it was between Choice Chamber and Immortal Redneck. 2 people want Choice Chamber, so that's what the community wants. Why exactly? Why do you hate him so much?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us.
Oh, whoops.
And even run from the forest while you can. Run to the...
Don't want to fight. Oh, can I retreat?
Come.
Right. I'm one of those people who will happily reload to get the desired outcome. I did it with Masquerade Bloodlines. I would do it in this if I have to. My desired outcome, in case you can't tell, is peace. Because again, this whole storyline feels bad, man. Feels so bad. Zathrian's an a-hole. But can kind of see why he did it.
Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place.
No servant. Persuade.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you?
Talk of Zathrian. There we go.
We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
Is there no way this can be resolved peacefully?
The time for peace is long past. There will be no peace between the elves and we who are cursed.
Tell me more about this curse of yours.
You know nothing to run from the forest while you can.
He doesn't
Come,
like it.
and sisters.
That might be the best conversation. You know what? Rather than me going through this repeatedly over and over again, because still ever mindful of the fact that this is something that people will be watching, and while I'm patient and will sit through the same conversation multiple times, not entirely certain many other people would like to. So oh, the werewolves have an ability that was killing me. That, I guess, makes some sense. Okay, it seems like I cannot avoid pissing them off. So that's cool. Great. Really, to get the combo you want to, and yeah, Zathrian sucks. Yeah. So I will read out my conversation choices then. That's just Timros's voice. Is it Timros? I think it's Timros. His voice is so good. It's not who I would have cast as an elf, but damn, it works. Yeah, I played through, like, the first game I played on stream all the way through was Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, and I got to the I mean, I guess spoilers don't really apply after so long. I got to a point where one of the first kind of main quest givers is revealed to have dissociative identity disorder, and you can choose one, the other, or both to survive. I had to reload the entire conversation, so both. I had to reload my entire level up so I could get both to survive. Right. Anyway, no servant. Would prefer to talk to you.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you?
You talk of Zathrian. I want to know more about this wolf.
He and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
I want to know more about this wolf with a fang.
Witherfang is the first and the eldest. This forest is his home, and you will never see him, if you are lucky.
You should warn him that they want his heart.
And instead we have ripped out theirs. Their threats are empty, as are yours. We are done speaking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
Yeah, the whole so Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline. Well, one, quick self plug. It's on my YouTube channel in its entirety, my playthrough. Two, do you know anything about Vampire the Masquerade? And while you're answering that question, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is a Source Engine game. Came out. It was being developed at the same time as Half-Life 2, but couldn't come out beforehand because Half-Life Valve obviously on the Source Engine. It wasn't finished when it was released, so I played the unfinished version. I didn't I modded it so that it would run properly and fix most of the bugs and problems, but that was all I did. It was the vanilla gameplay. Yeah, it's really fun. It's one of those games. Okay, so Vampire the Masquerade is a role-playing system from 1991, I think. First edition came out, where you play as vampires, and vampires are split into clans. The quest giver I'm on about is in Clan Malkavian, who all of them are insane in some way or other, have a madness. My playthrough is Malkavian as well, so you get some really cool dialogue options. And you call the mute button. It is a sort of spoiler to tell you, but it's an old game. It's kind of rabbits out of the hat now, cats out of the bag, whatever. You're supposed to believe that Therese and Jeanette are two people, and then there's a big reveal at the end of the first section that they're the same person. And you have this whole incredibly well-written cutscene where you're talking them out of killing each other, which is so good. But I didn't get the desired result, so I actually reloaded my previous level up to stat my character in such a way that I could get the result I wanted. That's how much I will go to how far I'll go to get what I want in role-playing games. I don't want to fight, neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
But Bloodlines is a real game now. It's usually on sale, or it's really cheap, really absurdly cheap. It's on Steam. It's on Good Old Games. So on Good Old Games, it is $16.39 apparently, which is more than I thought it would be. But it came out in 2004, so there's an indication of certain aspects of the game for you. Yeah, it's unfortunate it is only for PC at this point. And if you want to see it, as I said, it's on YouTube. I feel bad for plugging it, but there are loads of playthroughs on YouTube. It's a cult classic. I think it was on the Xbox originally, but I could be wrong about that. But obviously, time has passed since then.
This should be easy enough.
Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
Right.
Sure, why not?
Let's get started.
I just wanted to pick a plant, and I ended up shooting a werewolf.
This should be easy enough. Right. This should be easy enough. As you wish. On. Let's get started.
Run while you can.
This should be easy enough. On. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right.
Shale might need a little bit of health.
Your head will make lovely crunching noises.
Right. Let's get started.
Shale.
This should be easy enough.
That was unnecessarily aggressive.
Right.
Well, I suppose that
Quick
could have been
heal.
worse.
Werewolf pelt. All I wanted was this elf root. Ended up with a werewolf in my face. So that's the iron bark then. Alright, I've still got to remember I've got all these elixirs and stuff. I never ever remember I've got them. That's the iron bark. I think the way onwards is kind of to the right. I'll just check out this little bit. Dagon.
Who comes?
Sequel will be out next year or several platforms, but I'll check out the video. Yeah, Bloodlines 2 is looking pretty good. You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
Oh. Kill him while he's unconscious. Examine him. His wounds are deep and some are still bleeding heavily, the result of an attack by creatures with large claws. He does not appear to have any bite marks. Take him back to the Dalish camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think
nice
he'll live.
upskirt.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Ma Syranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
I will say, if you watch it, be aware for a very poor representation of women in the game. For the most part, the body types and the costumes they're given aren't terribly great. 10 pieces of garnet. Okay. You have a good day and thanks for being super friendly. No worries, I'd like to be super friendly to people. There's enough trouble in the world. Have a good day yourself. Again, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you can catch more of my streams. See ya. Guess I'll have to buy those. Oh, I guess it was updated, right. Oh, nope. Probably not the fastest way around the map, but sure, why not? Oddly peaceful. I can't wait for everything to go horribly wrong. Right, I was going this way. Anything further down that path? Or was it just Dagon? It was just Dagon. Okay. Good to know. Posing on that corpse just looks weird.
Dark spawn. Destroy the fiends.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's an ogre. Oh, God.
Let's
Right.
get started. This should be easy enough. Right.
Oh, right, yeah. Have some Bernie on your weapons.
Right. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right. On. As you wish. Right. On.
That's a
This should be easy enough.
technical term, by the way,
Let's get started.
among mages.
Right.
Bernie.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. Let's get
Kill
started.
the ogre
This should be easy
first.
enough.
And then take care of the
On.
Herlock.
Right. This should be easy enough. As you wish. On. Let's get started. On. Right. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Let's do that to give everyone a bit more health.
Right. On. This should be easy enough. As you wish. On. This should be easy enough.
I don't know where they've cleared off to, but there is clearly a darkspawn here.
Let's get started. As you wish. On. This should be easy enough.
There was a darkspawn there. Not sure why the controller was vibrating so aggressively. Sure, why not?
Enemy ahead.
Oh, that's right. I knew the trees in here weren't to be trusted.
As you wish.
Bit more health for Liliana. That's a dead tree. Did you drop anything? Codex updated. I'll see. Wild Sylvan. For demons crossing over into our world, mankind is not always the preferred prey. Possessing humans means risking encounters with powerful mages and templars, as well as other complications. Some demons find it far easier to seek out animals, or even plants, assuming that these will make as suitable a host as a human. Those that possess trees are known as wild Sylvans. Generally, only demons of rage, the weakest of the demon hierarchy, will become a Sylvan. Once they do, they must spend a great deal of time twisting and moulding the host in order to make it mobile, and once they have, the Sylvan is a powerful and deadly opponent. Other, more intelligent spirits have also been known to become Sylvans and are generally much less violent, but these are rare. Slow but immensely powerful, wild Sylvans prefer to lay in ambush, waiting for a victim to become lost, tired, or trapped before closing in for the kill. They hide among regular trees, nearly undetectable until they begin to move into reach. When they do, come to life, as some travellers say. They stand tall, roots forming into legs and feet, and branches stretching out into lashing arms. When not presented with a living target, however, it has been noted that sylvans often fall into a form of dormancy, perhaps brought on by the nature of their tree host. While mobile, they normally return to wherever they were rooted once their prey has been killed. For both these reasons, a forest that has sylvans within can become incredibly dangerous to pass through for very long periods of time. Can I just... Thank you. Right, I believe that's the way onward. Also, I think if I recall correctly, there's like a tear in the veil somewhere in here. There's a whole fade section, which is, you know, that's the fade. It is what it is. Man, you're attractive. Oh, right. Inscribe that mark. You see a tombstone before you, it gives you an uneasy feeling. I will leave it alone. For now, at least. Check out Barney. Along the lower edge of this section. Oh, that's gonna talk. Run back up here to the path. Go down the path. Just gonna save the game. There we go. Checking something. Okay. Moving on. Let's go and talk to a tree. You know, let's not kill those werewolves right now. Let's go see what the tree has to say before I do anything else. I think it's a friendly one. I can't entirely remember. Like I said, it's been years since I played this. This clearly is not a friendly tree.
Let's get started.
There's also another sylvan down there.
As you wish. This should be easy enough. Right. On. Let's get started. As you wish. Adequate.
Yes, done. My gameplay is adequate. Thank you for pointing that out. That's a sylvan right there. I mean... Oh no, the tree came to life. What shall I do?
On. As you wish. Let's get started. On.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Just wait for Stan Shell's health to recover. Save the game again. It's a pretty badass pause sound. That's another sylvan right there. I believe these... Yeah. So the oak doesn't attack you, but these sylvans do.
You will be stopped. It will hurt.
Could you sound less happy about that show?
Let's get started. On.
Let's do a quick heal.
As you wish. On. Let's get started. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
I didn't want to have to do that, oh Grand Oak. Oh, right. This
As
one.
you wish. This should be easy enough. On. Right. This should be easy enough.
Kind of got distracted, I'll be honest. Gonna drop anything? Nope. Let's grab this elf root then. Nope. Grab the elf root. This will be the landmark for the Mabari Hound. That's a tent. There's a camp over there. Right, let's talk to a tree. Let us see what it has to say. If indeed it has anything to say right now. Might be something I can't interact with until later in this mission. Quest thing.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
It speaks in rhyme. Can't you see me? I'm a werewolf.
Aware, thou sayest? How can this be? I sense no curse inside of thee. Could it be, instead, a lie? There is no need. Why even try?
Very well, I'm an elf.
Ah, yes, I remember thee. Long ago, the elves roamed free,
Creature
their
design's
numbers
incredible.
few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
Wow.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Speaking in rhyme is incredible. I love it so much. What's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very
My elf is done with
dire.
this.
As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
And you want it back, I take it.
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Very well, I'll help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Okay. Sure, I could have asked it about the forest, but I can do that later. I hope. This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. Fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
No tracks. Whoever built this must still be here.
You're probably right. Keep an eye out. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. I love these little tiny incidental stories. Tent. You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
Wow. That is a
Ah,
nice
yes, it's a
tent.
trap.
Could we sleep here? This seems like the perfect spot. And I am just so tired.
No, we can't sleep here. We need to go. I want to know what's going on. We're not leaving. It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you despite your efforts to resist it. Yeah, it's a trap. You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
There is something odd here. The way the fire draws the eye.
Can you feel the power here? What is this? Oh! Happy day.
Let's get started. As you wish.
Oh, all right. Well, if you're going to be that close, bucko. Oh, shoot. I need a shield also. Where was the shield I was using?
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. This should be easy enough. Let's
Hit
get started.
that.
On. As you wish. Right. On. Let's get started.
I am
on. This should be easy enough.
not the greatest without my meat shields.
As you wish. Let's get started. On. This should be easy enough.
It's a shade. I don't think fire does anything, but I can try. Eat.
As you wish. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. On. Let's get started.
Time to...
Excellent!
I was going to try and electrocute, but there we go.
This should be easy enough. Right. As you wish. On. Let's get
Stand
started.
up, you fool.
Right. As you wish.
Eat. This is like the Sten fight all over again. Except I can't kite it.
Right. On. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Oh, I need a couple more hits like that one.
Right. On. As you wish. Let's get started.
God, when I can actually hit.
This should be easy enough. Right. As you wish. As you wish.
Should I have enough time to heal myself?
Right. As you wish.
I'll take one of them.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right.
I'm glad I took a poultice.
Right. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
I do need more flasks.
Let's get started.
So I can make more.
Right. Let's get started.
Stop healing, cheap POS. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient. The remains of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
How awful. All those people lured by a demon of sloth. It is a good thing we escaped its clutches.
Why, yes, it is. Tell me you're not injured. Oh, you all count as injured.
I am ready.
Son of a... That's cheap. Some pretty good stuff, though. Okay, right, well that's that. Now my entire party is injured. I think the best thing to do, because I think I've cleared out this area, right? Nope. Oh, no. No, I still have the bit to the west. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. I'll do it without going back to the party camp. We're going this way. Oh, that's never a good sign. That's a boss level werewolf. Just gonna go back to the stuff.
This should be easy enough. As you wish. On.
Oh right, fireball.
Right. On. As you wish. This should be easy.
Sorry,
enough.
friends.
Let's get started. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
And you're now close enough that this will take effect.
Right. This should be easy enough. As you wish.
Wow, that was a far easier encounter than the last one with the werewolves. I believe I've been that way. Yeah, that's up to that north exit. So this is just another exit to the forest, to the east forest. I guess the east exit. South exit. Okay, I'm going to run all the way back to the camp to get rid of these injuries. Because they're annoying, they lower maximum hit points and stamina and stuff. So generally you don't want them. What? Well, that's annoying.
Let's get started.
Why me?
This should be easy enough.
Why are you attacking me?
As you wish. Right. Let's get started. On. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Let's get started.
Ow. Please stop.
This should be easy enough. This should be easy enough. On. Let's get started.
Thank you. Weird. Things don't usually respawn in this game because of the way that the experience is designed to work. Huh. I guess I've just not been over here. Weird. Thought I had. Give me that elf root. I have been over here. This is where Dagon was. Huh. Interesting. What? What is going on? Admittedly, I never came over here, actually. Now thinking about it.
Let's get started. This should be easy. Right, on. As you wish. Let's get started.
Keep an eye on the health levels. That is a whole lot of bear. Oh, that's bad. Bad news bears.
Right,
Just kind of
on.
drop a
As you wish.
spicy fireball.
Right, on. This should be easy enough. Right.
Get away from my face, please.
On. Let's
Get away from my face. Electrocute everything. Go ahead. Go heal.
This should be easy enough. Here we go.
Shoot the Great Bear in the butt with magic missiles.
This should be easy enough. On. Let's get started.
Problem solved, I think. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can I not loot them for anything? Nope. Guess I can't. And I've been over here also. I guess it's repopulating behind me. That's interesting. Huh. Anyway. Please don't. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, let's turn this quest in. This is the guy who wants the iron bark over here.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something?
I found some iron bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
Neither. I'm sure your clan needs it more than I do.
I must admit I'm surprised to witness such generosity from an outsider. You have my thanks, and the thanks of my clan for this gift. I will not allow your generosity to go without at least some reward. Come, I shall make something of the wood you bring. I've reformed the wood to my will. It is but a small token of our gratitude, but take it with my blessing.
Hell to the yeah. It's now a completed quest, and what did I get for it? Nope. Varathorn's Amulet. Plus 20 nature resistance, minus 1 con. Okay. I'm gonna put that in my storage box and never use it again. However, this interesting. Healing effects received is not really what I wanted. That does nothing, so that can be junked. A lot of that could be put away in the party chest. I just need flasks. Gosh darn it. That. Junk, junk, junk. There's daggers, right? Yeah. Keep that, keep that. Junk, junk. Junk. Keep those as well. I'm probably just going to end up going back to... Well, I need to get to the camp, so I'll do that. I'll just equip everyone while I'm there, and then see what's left over. Before selling everything else to Bodan.
You sing a great deal.
Yes, I do. Music lifts my spirit. Would you like me to stop?
I didn't say that. Was that part of your chant?
No, it was a ballad about a highwayman and the tavern girl who loved him. Could you not tell?
All your language sounds the same to me. I thought you were singing of vegetables, actually.
That's pretty good. Nope. Wrong button. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, not vegetables then. Notably not vegetables. Please, thank you. I'm sure there's an easy way to get to that, but I would just stick with my flailing around like a crazy person. Right. Where's my girlfriend? Why can she not wear these? Ah, that's why. Because I'm an arcane warrior. That's why I can wear them. Okay. Oops. Stan, Leliana. Oh, Leliana can wear them. Can Zevran? Zevran doesn't need to because he's wearing Wade's stuff. No, I think I can junk those. Okay, so Crow Dagger is better, as is Duncan's Dagger. Junk those. I have all these fire and ice bolts I never remember to equip with Leliana. Ice arrows I don't need, but I am just putting those into the... Oh! That's not what I wanted to do. I am putting those into my chest in case I ever do need them. Oh, I should actually go and check the chest, see if I've got any garnet, although I doubt it, but I can also check if I've sold any garnet to Levi. That's what I wanted to do. I don't think anyone's going to be able to use that. Silver cord I can probably junk. Magister's Cinch. Does the same thing as that. Give Zevran that. Junk that. I guess he can wear that. So that needs to go in the party chest. A lot of this stuff needs to go in the chest. That needs to go in the chest. Okay, so Bodan, have I sold you any garnets that I can buy back?
You and your friends are formidable folk, and I'm sure you'll be...
As well sell the junk to Bodan. Right. Then. Flasks, here we go. Let's grab 30 flasks. That's what I sold him just now. I guess they'd be under other. He has no garnets. What do I need to make a health poultice? Distillation agent.
Idle time is wasted time.
Do you sell distillation agent, Bodan?
If there's anything I can do, I'm sure...
Sweet, he does. Let's make it 10 of that. So if I need to, I can make some normal health poultices, although the lesser ones seem to be doing fine for now.
Indeed.
Yes.
See if we get another random encounter. Yes. I didn't save the game. Can't just go there, straight there now. Good. I'll just have to save if random encounter triggers. I'm sure it'll be fine. Famous last words. Hey, it worked. Right. Party storage chest. Stash those in case I ever get a bow better than Leonard's current crossbow. Stash that. Don't need those. All of this stuff I need to remember to use. I'm not using those. I have poisons right now, so I don't need those. Cool. Just have to remember to use them. Forehead. Okay. Just check I've got no garnets in here. 2. I have 2 garnets.
What can I do for you, Warden? Sir?
Let's see your wares. Other. Have I sold you any garnet? I have not. Okay. Is there anywhere I can get garnets from? Let's find out, shall we? No, I've just got to randomly get them. Okay, that's probably not one I'll be able to complete. Sure. Well, I've got 2. If I come across 8 more, obviously, I can complete the quest. Let's actually go to the Nord Noble. See what the next quest line for the favors for interested parties is. It's over here, I believe.
Dwarven crafts.
Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar, chat, don't you know? Direct from Orzammar. That's what makes them so fine. I dream of a day that I have 63 gold again.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished a favour for one of your interested potters. He nods discreetly and makes note of the recognition you are owed. We share a nod. I get 4 gold.
What can I get you, stranger?
What else do you want me to do? False witness. D has need for assistance. There are those who seek to impugn upon my good reputation. Certain aspects of business may have required unpalatable acts, but these former associates were just as much a part of them as I was. Their supposed redemptions reek of opportunity, not conscience. These loose tongues need heads to match. I need someone who is free to travel, knows what to do when traitors are found. The reward will be appropriately handsome. I was going to make a as handsome as me joke, but I don't think I'm particularly good looking, so I wouldn't be able to follow through with that joke. But there we go. If you play this game yourself and there are people around you and you get to that stage, there's a joke for you right there. Feel free to use it. I don't care. So where am I going? To kill people. Oh, Grease. Oh, it's so good. That's the wrong way. Skinny Frank has a safe house near Lake Callanhad. Cam of Redside routinely does. I assume that's supposed to say routinely does business in stores in Denerim. And Brian, lowly Brian, was seeking sanctuary with the dwarves of Mortimer. Okay, Cam of Redside. See on the map. Nope. I guess I'll just check all the stores. See if I can find him. If no one knows where he is, I found him. It's all good. Save the game before committing murder in this poor Tranquil's shop. The word escaped me.
I knew this was coming. Spent all the coin preparing, so I ain't dying over it.
I said something drawing near.
Okay, that sounds an awful lot like Eurothon. And just kind of drop a fireball. That's how I solve all my problems. If you guys could stop trying to stab me. And dead. And dead. And dead. My problem-solving methods may be a bit OTT, but they are, you cannot deny, quite effective. 23 silver on you, dude, really? I guess he did spend everything on the bodyguards. Okay, well, that's Cam dead. I guess I may as well go and check out Lake Callanhad. And then I'm racking up stuff to do in Orzammar, but that's because I haven't been to Orzammar yet. I hear there's fine dwarven crafts. That come straight from Orzammar. Sorry, direct from Orzammar. God, when you're making a joke, make sure you know what the line is. Otherwise, you just look foolish. City map. I don't want the city. I want Ferelden. And I want... Can't have docks, I assume. No whammies. I got whammied. Oh, never mind. Just the trader. Ooh, do you have garnets?
You have coin? Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Oh, whoops. I don't need any of that. 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 Nope. Never mind. I guess time to go and kill another fool. Pay to the fool. Fool. It's a funny word. Especially when you pronounce it like that. What up, Skinny Frank?
They're from the guild. I know that's the one they hired. Stop them!
Oh, I see. It's you go for it, Shell. I see. It's a funny name. Guy on the dock is not bothered in the slightest that a fireball just went off.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Oh, he lost his head. Whew. You don't want to see that. Also, it makes this odd, uncomfortable, moist noise. I wonder if I could talk to the guy in here still. Also, I haven't checked this in a while.
Isn't that the point? We could all be figments of someone else's imagination. Just players in a play. Everything. All a dream.
But who's dreaming for his amusement?
Some being of cosmic power. Sublime and enlightened beings. Cosmic power? What, you're serious? They thought of all this grit, all the war. They bloody thought of boils. I got a boil the size of your nose on my big toe, and some beings are enjoying this. Disturbed sick bastards, if you ask me. Ahem. I still maintain they're more enlightened than that. If I ever come across one of them, I'll give them a what for.
What fourth wall?
Good to see you again.
Nope.
Good to see you again.
The bag. Right, I think there's a dude in here at one point I could speak to as part of a quest, but I don't think I can speak to him anymore because I did the quest. Shady patron, disgruntled patron. Yeah, never mind.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Overpriced swill.
Ugh. Swill? My god, man, drink beer! Oh, Shao got the kill on... Okay, it's just there's 10% of the party damage.
Maker, rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle.
Indeed.
May they find peace at last.
Indeed. Anyway, that's that taken care of. I guess we'll go back to the forest. Alright, he's the sword guy. Into the trees. Right, north or south? Which is quicker, I guess. Probably north. We'll go for the south. If I can find it. Hopefully not too many things have respawned. I feel kind of bad for those bears just lying there. I feel kind of bad that they're there. Oh, well, I guess we're going north. Never mind. Save the game. Save frequently. World explored 45%. Because I haven't been to the alienage, haven't been to Rented House Estate. Haven't been here yet. Ooh, holla. Oh, that's where she is. Cool. I believe there's a dungeon in here I haven't been in. There's a few places to all of Ortamar and the Deep Road levels.
Watch for the beasts.
Just wait for them to get closer and then do that. Why do you not work as intended? Attack priority system.
Right, as you wish. On. Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
Why do you not work as intended?
Right, on.
It makes me sad.
Right, let's get started. This should be
just
easy
work.
Enough. As you wish. On. Let's get started. Right.
It's not that difficult.
Let's get started.
You got something to say, Halla? Who's a good Halla? Can't interact with it, but you know, it's there. That wolf just randomly had 80 silver pieces. Can I please have the death root? That was weird. Cursed death root. Yeah. Ooh. Random framed it.
Please. Help. Listen.
Feels bad.
I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed. Turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to. You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my change. Have you seen my clan?
Your keeper Zathrin is the one who sent me here.
The keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
I do. Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman. She's in such pain.
The scarf I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
There we go. It's going to check something. Okay. I mean, I'd rather not kill her, if all things considered, but I spoke to Athras, he worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Must be some way to heal you.
Magic will not work against the curse. Oh, you must end it.
Very well, I will end your pain. Feels bad, man.
Gods bless you.
So if you don't get this quest, or if you don't talk to her, and you complete the story in this area, you don't get a reward, but hey, she survives. You know what? I don't need that. I don't need that quest reward. Will the quest be completed? The quest will be completed. Mad Hermit. Valid trades. Believe I have that. I was going to say I have no plot items. What? Huh. That's junk. That's junk. Get that one. Probably get that one. Unless you have to kill him for that. Ah. Loot his body. Nah. So that one. Not going to get that one. So I'm just looking at what I need the pendant for. How do I get that? Oh, I need to go talk to him. Okay, so I don't need the pendant is the upshot. So, just got to remember, I can't take the north entry into this part of the forest. I need the south entry. I also need to go back to the camp and talk to someone. Well, that's doing. How the heck do I get this? Huh. So I was trying to get all three out. So the scarf that you get is an item that you can trade later on with a character. Right. The way it reads, I might be able to get what I want by only trading 2 items with him. I'll check out the southern entrance anyway. And then I might have to go back to the party camp to get that ring from Zevran. I need to go back to the Dalish camp to get a book. Which, admittedly, I might already have sold. So that'll be fun. I just want the happy ending for Daniela and her husband. So that'll be up there. Cool. So as long as I stay away from her. As long as I remember to stay away from her as well. Should be fine. That's a tree that's going to attack me, so I'm just going to save. Just going to let my hair down as well, so it has a chance of drying slightly. I mean, oh no, the tree, it came to life. What shall I do?
This should be easy enough.
Right there, I'm going to heal people and then throw magic at it, and oh, it's dead. I killed a tree. You know, it occurs to me I don't have my phone on me. There's the magical barrier. God, that noise every time. So that's up to that entrance. There's the forest barrier. Go check that out, I guess. So this is the magical barrier that I have to dispel. Can I inspect it? No. It's just a wall I can't pass. That's a couple of Sylvans. Sure, I'll go that way. I've got nothing to lose but hit points.
Enemy ahead. Watch out.
There we go. I was just waiting for them to all aggro. Oh god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I died. I died. Let's try that again, shall we? That was less than ordeal than ideal. What? I can speak, promise. 20 past 3. Try again. I think the problem, of course, is that there are 3 of them that can do this damage over time effect. That. There's only 2 of them. And they appear to be booked out. So I'm happy with that do-over. Yeah, that went much better the second time. Mythal's Blessing and a Codex Entry of Mythal. Ooh. Why, thank you. It's been a while. Mythal, the Great Protector. Elgar'nan had defeated his father, the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Elgar'nan sought to console his mother, the earth, by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun nothing could grow. She whispered to Elgar'nan this truth and pleaded with him to release his father, but Elgar'nan's pride was great, and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. 'Twas at this moment that Mythal walked out of the sea of the earth's tears and onto the land. She placed her hand on Elgar'nan's brow, and at her touch he grew calm and knew that his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Elgar'nan went to the place where the sun was buried and spoke to him. Elgar'nan said he would release the sun, if the sun promised to be gentle and to return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse at what he had done, agreed. And so the sun rose again in the sky, and shone his golden light upon the earth. Elgarnon and Mythal, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back to life all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed, and they grew and thrived. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mythal gathered the glowing earth around his bed and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky, a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. From The Tale of Mythal's Touch, as told by Gisherel, keeper of the Ratharin clan of the Dalish Elves. Just going to save before every path. Seems like the safest thing to do. I would assume those are more werewolves. Hey, I found the hermit's camp. Okay, so this is the guy who's got the acorn. I'm going to loop around, and then I need to go back to the Dalish camp to grab something from there to trade. I need to go back to the party camp to grab something from there to trade also. It only works if you see the tree from a certain angle. It's the nailer.
Pigeon? Was that a pigeon?
Nah, Shell, it's bears. It's suddenly bears.
This should be easy enough.
Suddenly the bears are on fire. How did that happen? We will never know. I always like seeing if I can take care of one creature. I always have it before they do. Ooh. Let's go one each. And then talents. I don't. It's just a different kind of song. I guess this is a stun. If I haven't. Ooh. Nope, someone there. I'm pretty close to leveling also, which is nice. Sten's very close, so in theory I should be able to do the Halla thing as a Shale. Pretty soon.
Cursed creatures.
Joy. Darkspawn. That didn't set you on fire like I hoped it would.
As you wish.
There we go. I'm sorry, did that say Restless Dead? Nope, I think I said Rubble. Oh, there's another ogre. Joy. My favourite. Well, to be fair, when they're alone, they're pretty easy to handle with a party of 4, but still. Let's go for it. Electrocution.
Watch out!
You good? Yeah, we're good. Not the rubble, the ogre. Some silver. That's an ice salve. This is just the other side of the hermit's clearing, in case anyone wasn't following along. 100% going to get up. Apparently there's loads of fancy vases in this forest. And that's the hermit's clearing again. Okay, time to aggro some dead things. What have we got? We've got a chest, a couple of pile of bones, and a gravestone. Okay. Start with the closest and move on by.
Hello. It's done.
Still nothing, huh? The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of warding are carved into its surface. Leave it alone. Save the game first. And then poke it with a stick. For science.
Lifeless bastards.
Okay. That's entirely what I expected to happen. Legend of the Juggernaut. The arm of the Imperium is long. Once it reached even this forest, in a time when the barbarian tribes of the Clane still ruled the land. The Tevinter Magisters fought to take it from them, inch by inch, if need be, using terrible magic. The Magister Harach brought an army to this forest, led by Alaric, his friend and general. For Alaric, Harach fashioned a suit of the finest armour, infused it with lyrium and his own blood magic, and named it Juggernaut, after the unstoppable giant golems guarding the gates of Minrathos. Thus armed did Alaric win many victories against the Clane. Or Alaric, I guess. When defeat came, it came from within. Alaric's own lieutenants rose up against him, jealous of the favour he had curried with the Magisters and eager to take the Juggernaut armour from him. Or lieutenant, if you're UK English. Alaric was slain, and as each successor gained the armour, the other lieutenants turned against him instead. The Tevinter outpost fell to vicious infighting. In a fury, Magister Harach voyaged to the outpost and slew the last 3 lieutenants. The Clane, however, were already approaching the outpost in force. The barbarian chieftain of the Clane desired the fabled armour himself, and, even with all his power, Harach could not hope to stand against them all. Instead, Harach used the last of his own life force to cast a spell of blood magic that bound demons to the bodies of the 3 dead lieutenants, as well as Harach's own lifeless corpse. These bound revenants hid the pieces of the Juggernaut armour, and although the barbarians sacked the outpost, the chieftain found neither the armour nor the revenants. The Juggernaut armour's legend lives on, and more than one brave soul has ventured into the depths of the Brazilian forest in search, never to return. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Patrine Chantry Scholar. And now, there's the Revenant. Revenants suck balls.
This should be easy enough. This should be easy.
So rejuvenate? Does the stamina regeneration, ignore missile attacks, bonus to attack, that's just a flat heal. Oh, there we go.
Right, as you wish.
You know what?
No word. This should be easy enough.
Wait for that to happen. Do what I can here. Stan still needs a heal spell. Need that.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right, as you wish. Right.
Group heal. His health's probably not that great, is it?
Let's get started.
Try and keep an eye on Stan's health.
Right.
I'll take care of the archer.
Let's get started.
And now the Revenant. And as I said, I hate Revenants. They're annoying. Oh, my poultice level's low.
Let's get started. As you wish.
At least Stan's been eating the poultice, taking the poultices. I guess there's that. The tactics have been working as intended. Boots for the Juggernaut armor. And run all the way back. So Obviously, there was that gravestone in the first part of the forest that we'll go check out. Disturb that. Don't know where the other pieces are. So it's going to be fun. It was this way? But we do not... Yep, and then up there. Need to go and get the ring off Severin. Need to go back to the Dalish camp for that stuff. So as long as I'm guaranteed the item that I want. I want the golden acorn. But I should be able to get a codex entry as well from the hermit. There is a third item you can get, but it's a helmet, and clearly I'm not wearing helmets, so it's not such a pressing matter, shall we say. I just have to run all the way back through the forest. Oh, it's just slow. Just keep going. Just keep going. There we go. And these are the bears. Oh, the bears have despawned. Never mind. Guess they couldn't bear lying around. Ew. That is not even bad enough to go in the dumb joke collection. It is just terrible. Back to the Dalish camp, and then further. Cammon, where are you? You were here, I believe. Nope.
Thank you for returning Dagon to us.
What can you tell me about the forest?
I know a few tales.
I don't know if I've heard these before.
Our clan has passed this way many times before, even when the Shemlin lived in these parts. You wish? I can tell you what I know. It is not a long story.
Tell me of the forest.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
It's like the Emerald Graves. And?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
So Witherfang still exists today?
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
So there are many spirits in the forest.
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
There were battles in the forest?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
How many werewolves are there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
Have the hunters become werewolves?
It is said that 1 or 2 have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
Yes, of course. Cool. More revenants. That's all I need to know.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Try not to, pal. That's Zathrin. Right, where's Cameron gone? There's Laura and her Hala. Get back to you when Stan levels up, hopefully soon. I guess I'll just bring up the radial menu and check the name tags. Okay. Elf woman, elf child, landmark tent. That's the chest. Sorrel. Okay, I guess he's gone, and I can't talk to him for the thing I need. That's Dagon, at least.
Greetings to you, friend. I understand I have you to thank for my rescue from the forest.
Glad to help.
I don't want your efforts to go unrewarded. Here is a gem I traded for when I was amongst the outsiders. I thought to make a necklace out of it for my bride, but I want you to have it. I know it is of worth.
It's not necessary. Keep it, I insist.
You wish me to keep it? Then you are truly generous.
Been a garnet.
Thank you again. And now, I am afraid I must rest. The Keeper says I am not yet fully recovered, after all. I wish you well, my friend.
Athros. Seriously, where's Cameron gone? I mean, Gainer's missing as well, so, you know, that's a problem. Ooh. Free death route. World map, elf woman. I guess Cameron's just disappeared. Well, that's a problem. I won't get that codex entry. Unless...
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
Not yet, I'm afraid.
Very well.
Right, yeah, that's him. So where's Cameron? He was over here and then I guess isn't anymore. I'm pretty sure standing by this tree just staring at Gainer, who was over here doing her thing. Odd. Oh well, that's a problem. I'll get the ring at least.
I do not understand what a golem is. Why would anyone create such a being?
Why would one create a sword? To strike at its enemies.
But you are no sword golem. You speak like a living creature, but act like a possession. I do not know what to make of you.
I am no possession. Not now that the control rod is broken.
No, it is still in your heart. Do you even realize this? Age by age have men stood up and said to the world, "From what has come before me I was forged, but I am new and greater than my forebears." And so each man walks the world in ruin, abandoned and untried, less than the whole of his being.
It is a riddle.
It seems so.
Just the despair in that voice. So good. Right. I need the ring back from... please, thank you. From Zevran. Then we'll see what to do. Oh, I should probably make some more poultices. Can make a few of these.
I am unable to do that.
Why did I run so far into the camp? I didn't need to do that at all. Maybe useful. That can move junk though. Oops. That one needs to go in the chest at some point. That can be moved to junk. Just check. Oh. Zevran, my friend. Oh, we need that back. Many thanks.
Indeed.
Yes.
Stand randomly not saying anything. I could do with going to the East Brazilian forest if it's alright with you, but I guess I can't. Right. Let's see if Cammon's randomly appeared. But, you know, it's probably gone and I won't be able to talk to him again for the item that I was going to get.
So are all of your kind similarly powerful, Kunari?
I am not here to satisfy your curiosity, creature.
That is true. I suppose I sounded like a human chattering away. I apologize.
No, it is I who should apologize. You are no human. You are a vastly superior construct.
That's kind of the Kunari to say. If all your people are like you, it's a wonder you haven't crushed the humans under your heel.
I have wondered the same thing.
One just needs to look at them. They're so...
small.
Exactly.
You and I, we are of the same mind, Kadan.
Okay. That's aggressive, but sure, why not? Yep, he's gone. Okay. Please, elf woman.
It's wonderful to see Cammon and Gaina so happy. A little joy in such a sad time is not misplaced.
Yes, but where are they? I'd like to see them happy.
It's wonderful to see Cammon and Gaina so
Hello.
happy.
I'm not afraid of you.
Nope, can't talk to you. Can't talk to you.
It's wonderful to see Cammon and
Yes,
Gaina.
I'm sure it is. What is going on over here? Oh. Hunter, elf woman, elf child. I mean, I've heard people say that family can carry you through a lot. But that seems a bit excessive.
Cammon should have become a full hunter first, but it is worth it to see a little happiness in the clan.
It's great to see Cammon and Gaina so happy. A little joy in such a sad time.
It's too
is
bad
not
you don't have a
misplaced.
clan of your own.
Dagon is alive. We had thought all the hunters in the forest had died. How wonderful to see that is not so.
How come you aren't a Dalish like us?
Oh my god, you can't just ask people. Anyway. Right, well, I guess Cameron and Gainer have gone then. Time to fight another Revenant. I hate Revenant fights so much. What was it? It was over here? It was over there. Oh, right, you can't walk off edges, you have to go the long way around. No being lazy for this guy. Over there. Next island. Save the game. I've got 33 poultices. Let's see that number go down. This is the tombstone of a Tevinter general, but epitaph makes it clear that his spirit was left to God over something.
Lifeless bastards.
Right, I'm going to do this now. Drop a fireball. Not sure where the oh, the archer went around there. Shells level up. Oh, please no hurt. Please no hit. Why? Why me? Heal.
On, as you wish. Let's get started.
Someone's throwing fireballs. Nope. Stands down. Joy. Where am I? There I am. Oh, of course there's a mage. Why wouldn't there be a mage? I'm probably going to have to reload this.
Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. On. Let's get
Shale
started.
can keep
right. This should be easy enough.
the Revenant
Let's get started. Right.
occupied.
On. Right. Let's get started.
Spells. I don't have enough mana.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right. As you wish. On. This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started. As you wish. Right.
Heal Shale.
On.
God,
This should be easy
Revenant
enough.
fights
On.
suck
As you
so
wish.
much. They
Let's
do
get
so
started.
much damage.
Right. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
There we go.
Well, I suppose that could have been worse.
So,
Would be helpful now.
unfortunately, I am going to have to go back to the camp to get rid of these injuries. There's the helm and some heavy plate. Let's check the skeleton mage for loot. Nope. Two in strength, one in con. And we'll go with... I don't really use Stone Aura because she can't move. So one of these. Oh, yes, that one. That'll be good. I'm so close to leveling up. As is done. Yeah. They're both injured. God darn it. Take the long road. How many? I only have 9. See, I'm unwilling to risk it because I know I've got some boss fights coming up, and I might need the injuries the injury kits then. I don't believe any of my spells will remove injury either. That's just health. Yeah, that's just health. What is... Ah, life ward. I should probably cast that more often, I'll be honest. However, knowing that Cameron and Gainer aren't anywhere to be found means I could just go straight from the camp to the forest. That's not how you spell that word. I'm just checking to see if Cameron does come back. Also, shout out to the rain. I did that. I mean, I think I did that quest, right? Oh. Oh, it's not an item. Maybe I've already got it. I wasn't sure. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Anyway. I need to run all the way back to the camp. Might as well turn that off because it's going to disappear anyway.
I have a question of religion, Qunari.
Oh.
For you, Kadan, I will
gold.
answer.
Would its Khun accept a convert that was a golem?
I do not know. It has never happened. We accept beings of all walks of life, so long as they are willing to accept their place in the world.
And what place is that?
One of equality. Within the Qun, an individual exists to serve.
That is less appealing. Would it consider birds to be its equal as well?
Birds? Birds are but animals. Enlightenment does not await them.
Excellent. That sounds very promising.
Shale's war on birds continues. Guess I may as well check what I can sell to Bodan as well. While I'm here. Okay, I need that to trade. Keeping those. Move that to junk. More stuff I can put in there. Just in case I need it for something, actually, I'll keep that out.
You and your friends are formidable I'm sure you'll...
So a little drunk. I'm not going to run up to the party storage chest. I won't make everyone sit through that again.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
I do have a fair amount of inventory space at 110. And I'm only 39. I only have 13. Oh, I haven't read the thing for the forest. Whoops. 39 slots taken up. So I've still got, what, 70 inventory space left? Ah, that'll be fine.
Let's get started.
Let's get that active right away, just in case. Shouldn't need it. Shouldn't need it, but there we go. I think I've killed everything to be killed. When Stan gets his next level up, which again, in theory, should allow me to give him a second rank in survival to help with that Halla, I will run back to the camp and sort out the Halla situation. But first, we must go talk to a crazy person. Crazy old Maurice. Because he stole an acorn. And we want it back. I think this was the quickest way to his camp. Well, he knows how to make an entrance at least. I'm just going to save before stealing from his chest.
Here I am. What now?
Okay. Time to talk to a crazy hermit.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Wait. Are you the thief that took the Grand Oak's acorn?
Mayhap I did and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
I should certainly hope so.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules? Come now. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
What can you tell me about the forest?
Too many spirits, that's the problem of this forest. And all the curses and the angry wolfmen who howl enough to drive you to madness. And you yell at them, but they run and hide deep within the center of the forest, and the trees protect them. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all. Easily fooled if you know how.
And you know how, don't you?
Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead?
You're talking about the rhyming oak?
You know of it? Good, that makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one.
I'm going to kill some oak tree because you asked me to.
It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now.
Do you want me to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name?
You may call me Reno.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
He's a mage, he's got a staff. It's a lot of questions, you'd better have some answers.
Ah! Damnation! Caught by my own rules. Oh, Did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
And what if I tell them you're here?
Then I would hide again. The forest. It would get them first, it would. They will never find me. Never. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
I see. Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born in the town of Hive, far to the east.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Ask me another question.
Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
Yes, I do.
Ah, I knew that. Or did I? I forget now. But if you are a mage, that means that they sent you. Or does it? Drat. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
So you live in the stump?
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They are out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Another question.
What is your relationship with your father?
I never knew my father.
Interesting. Most interesting. So that means that you did indeed have a father. I knew I would trip you up sooner or later. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I want to trade for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
I found some things in the forest.
Oh, yes. Many things are buried deep here. Treasures.
How about the silver ring I found in the ruins?
Eh? I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take it. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, Have you ever seen the Grand Cathedral of Valroyo?
I guess because I used the Tale of Aloran to get the Codex entry. Of course not Valroyo, it was 1,000 miles away.
Rat. I've always wondered what it looked like.
I can't
It was worth
trade
a
him
question.
the book.
Your turn. Oh, yes. Yes. I still have... And what do you have to trade for the book? Coin?
Yeah.
What possible... Well, that's your business then, isn't it? I still answered your... Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you?
Damn it.
Fine. Goodbye.
Okay, so I've got that. What time is it? 4:05? Sure, why not? We'll knock this out real quick. It appears someone has dug a hole beneath the stump leading into a tiny filthy cave of sorts. Obviously the hermit sleeps in there. There also appears to be a small cubby hole within the body of the trunk itself. It is filled with mud, twigs and other debris.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
You'll put your hand into the mud and feel around you, find something, grab onto it. Feel something else moving around in the bun. It stabs your hand painfully as you yank your prize out.
You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Oh no, he's a blood mage.
Let's get started.
Do that, there's Stan's level.
This should be easy enough.
Heal that.
Run in fear.
Man, I so badly need that extra level for the extra spell. Speaking of extra spell, hell yeah. So Sten should now be able to learn survival. Cool. Sure, why not? And I want some more hit points. Just put one in each. That would be useful, but you know what would be more useful? Something that isn't a fire AoE. Oh, right. Oh, I may as well collect stuff from his body also. Ooh. Oh yeah, garnet. Garnets are cool. Makes 3 of 10. I don't want that. Okay, so what did I pick up from his body? Dream Sever. What does it do? Just spirit damage. Okay, that's just a ring, right? Oh, that's +1 Constitution ring. I mean, might as well keep it, I guess. It is not great. Okay, well that was that. Nothing in the trunk that appears worthy of your time. Cool. All the way back to the tree. And then back to the Dalish camp. Because the tree will allow me to pass the barrier, if I recall correctly. So you can choose to side with the tree or the hermit. You have to kill one of them, obviously, but the tree lets me through there. So yeah, go back to the tree, go back to the Dalish camp, go back to the party camp to sell the stuff. Oh, well, I guess go to Soldier's Peak. Probably wrap up at Soldier's Peak, to be fair. Blood sacrifice. I will just follow the, there we go, follow the quest marker for the tree. There's no reason not to when it's right there.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Yeah. it's kind of a cute little tree. Well, not little, kind of a cute tree.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
Its mouth is animated while it's in tree form. Some attention to detail right there. Oh, nope. Across the bridge. If only there were like a fast travel method to get back, but there isn't, so we are where we are. Right, hopefully I didn't mess up with this skill point assignations. And I can heal this Halla and get some more points with the elves, because they will like me. Everyone must like me.
Come to check on my Halla and I again, have you?
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Try to calm the Halla.
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Halla was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Now they will love me even more. Even more.
What do you estimate are the chances of success, Kunari?
For the Grey Warden, little to
I am
none.
right here, dude.
So why does it follow? I do not risk death, but it does.
My mission is no different from the Grey Warden's. I must see this through to the end.
It would rather perish than give up its quest.
Indeed. There is honor to be salvaged in such a quest, no matter its chances.
Honor is a curious thing. It is far better to be practical.
What use is practicality when it leads to cowardice and emptiness? It is better to live well than to live.
An interesting theory.
There is worth in your life, Shale. There is value, but only if it is used.
True. Very true. Soldier's Peak. I guess I'll just do a quick... Oh, it's a staff that is worse, but I need it. A branch taken from the Grand Oak, this staff seems as if it's still alive. It is warm to the touch, the wood almost shifting and moving underneath one's fingers. I need to keep it in my inventory, however. That can be stored. That can be stored. I guess these can be technically equipped party members. Stash, because it's just a named shield, no other reason. Stash those two. I guess stash those, because I'm not going back to the party camp just yet. I love the fact that it doesn't stack. It makes me so happy. For which read, it really annoys me that they don't stack. Everything else is fine. Don't need the spirit shard. Don't need the death root. Stash that.
What can I do for you?
Do you want a
Warden?
staff?
Certainly.
Have a staff. Do you have any better staffs than the one I'm currently using? Sure don't. Okay. I'm going to run all the way back to the forest now. Oh, right. The Brazilian forest. The depths of a sprawling forest as ancient as any in Thedas. What I'll probably do before the lands meet is... Oh, random encounter. Is go back to Warden's Peak a few times to take all of the accessories out of the chest and equip everyone with accessories for the final section in Denerim. Right, I'll run back to the forest barrier and then I'll wrap up D&D later, so you know, got to get ready for that. Got to get myself psyched up. I got a bit of shopping to do ahead of time. Same old, really. Again, gonna let Daniela be, just so that questline can have a happy ending. So the scarf she gave me, I could have given to the hermit for the book. All the book does is give you another codex entry, so I'm not terribly bothered about that. I'm not going for all the codex entries. I might have that achievement already. I don't think so though. One way to check. What achievements am I missing? $30 of them apparently. I know the origin story is side with the Wells, side with the Templars. Get all the endings, get all the romancers, get all the party members. Okay. Oh, right, I know. I think I know. The origin story is sided with the cult, sided with Harmont, preserve the anvil. Surprised I haven't got these already. More kind of plot-related ones. First night. Solid joke. Yeah, so I assume I have the codex-related achievement. I think there was one, if I recall correctly. Get 100 Darkspawn. Anyway. Some of these DLCs you can see. I'm not terribly bothered about 100% in this game because it requires, as you can see, loads of playthroughs. So many playthroughs. More DLC. That with the elves. Weird. Defeated a dragon guarding the inner sacred ashes. That was Andraste. That was, if I recall, quite difficult to do. Go everywhere. Survive the end of the game. Reach level 30. These are the awakening achievements. Oh, I guess there isn't a codex related achievement. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. Not sure anyone particularly wanted to see that, but if you're curious about what the achievements are like for this game, kind of what you'd expect for a role-playing game. Play it a lot, complete it often. There we go. The Grand Oaks branch allows you to pass the barrier. And there's a werewolf, and that is where we'll end today. Having a stare down with a werewolf. Nature of the beast. There we go. It wasn't responding in any way. Mage's treasure. Oh right, yeah, the Juggernaut armor. That's just going to complete anyway. So this is the end of this area. It's like a dungeon in those ruins. And then there's a bit of story, but that's it for today. Thank you. Well, I mean, according to the schedule, if I'm streaming on Thursday, I'll be streaming this. I'll try to be streaming on Thursday. It depends entirely on how I'm feeling, so I do have my Vampire Chronicle in the evenings. But if I stream on Thursday, it will be this. Tomorrow, if I stream Wednesday, if I stream, it'll be Borderlands. I at least want to get General Knox's DLC done. Might do the Zombie Island one, I don't know. But for today, that's me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for following. Thank you for interacting in chat. Thank you for even just spending any time here. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching on YouTube. That's it, really. As I've said a few times, I'm not sure if I'm going to be back to streaming 5 days a week, just because of mental health and other stuff going on. I want to, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, until next time, have a good one.